welcome back to Speak for Yourself. Most fun you can have talking sports. Whitlock and Wiley, Jim Jackson, and Sean Merriman are back. Time to get antisocial.
What's up with this seating arrangement? What's going to happen?
You know what? It's a different angle. They wanted to see the back. I hit the shoulders and everything.
Yeah. We still doing it? We still doing it?
Yeah, come on. What?
Let's do it then.
Let's do it. You ready? It don't matter the angle, D.
See the shoulders? We got lights out, too. You gonna do it with me today?
Let's get it.
Don't be scared. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a good one today.
What's popping in Twitter land?
Yes, sir. We're gonna start off in the NBA, where the rumor has been that the Warriors never had plans to keep D'Angelo Russell on the team. Sounds like that may not be true after all. Take a listen.
I mean, I know it's been written and speculated, and that's fine. That's what everybody's job is to do. We didn't sign him with the intention of just trading him. We haven't even seen him play in our uniform yet, and a lot of people have us already trading him. That's not how we're viewing it.
Are you buying this?
Yeah, I am, because I think they've had a conversation with D'Angelo Russell, and I think D'Angelo Russell wants to make it work.
Yeah.
And so everybody's going to take the right approach.
Yeah, I'm not doubting any of this until next year. When Draymond comes up. Draymond deal up. You know how Draymond was beefing with KD?
Yep.
Because my money was involved in this conversation. Right. Wait till Russell and Draymond get on this court this year and see how that plays out. But in all seriousness, they do have a decision to make because Clay will come back this year. You got Steph. You're going to have D'Angelo, 3 max players, and then Draymond. How's that going to play? How's that going to work? It's a conversation next year.
We'll audition for D'Angelo to see how he plays within the system. You know what I mean? And even if Bob Myers did believe that they may trade him, he's not going to tell him. He's not going to be honest with us anyway, so I think it's an audition.
Yeah,
Ask KD about that.
One-year deal situation. See if this thing can work out. If not, he's up out of there.
But D'Angelo got the max, so wherever he goes,
He's paid, so.
paid. I'm great.
All right, let's talk about the GOAT, Tom Brady, whose Madden rating is only second behind Patrick Mahomes for quarterbacks with a 96, but his speed is scored at a 60, which makes him one of the slowest starting QBs in the league. Twitter trolls chimed in on this, with one guy questioning the scoring system because Brady isn't fast enough to warrant such a high rating, saying he and 99% of pros could outrun Brady. Well, the GOAT saw this and decided to clap back at both the game and the trolls. Check this out.
That's a pretty fast stuff to go for.
Yeah.
But guys, why do players care so much about their Madden rating?
Because if they had a Madden rating for talk shows, I would care, and so would any.
Damn right. Damn right.
It makes perfect sense to me. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah, the serious answer is because people who don't know the game of football know the video game, and they take that seriously. So you just want the general public to respect you and your game. That's why I think I give a damn.
And then when you're a kid, man, the only thing you want to do, like I always wanted to be on a video game. You know, you had the first NCAA, and I remember my freshman year, they didn't have me on it. I was pissed. I'm mad. When I got on Madden, I was like, okay, I got that 89. That 98, that 99.
Hold on, what was your highest?
98. Was it 98 or 90?
This boy was I had a 93. I'm a Madden legend. Are you a legend, though?
I don't know if I'm...
Ego, though. I mean, think about it, because a lot of times people play Madden, even NBA 2K, and they play with themselves.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, so I remember one time after I got hurt, my dunking was like real low. I was like, man, I was all upset. But that's an ego thing, I think, for athletes, especially when kids are playing the game.
Yeah. And when you're playing the game, again, I don't blame the athletes at all.
No.
Next. All right, man. Let's talk about our guy, Tiger Woods, who apparently is a big fan of Brooks Koepka's game, but the feeling may not be mutual. Take a listen.
Tiger Woods.
Tell you a funny story. I texted Brooksy, congratulations on another great finish. I said, hey, dude, you don't mind if I, tag along and play a practice round? I've heard nothing.
Guys, y'all have an issue with Tiger putting the story out there?
Do I have an issue with Tiger putting the story? I enjoy the story because it gives me a peek into Brooks Koepka, and it's like, oh, he's really about this deal. He's not going to give Tiger any psychological advance of getting comfortable playing alongside of him. I bet you Koepka doesn't like Tiger putting this story out there.
No, I think he loves it. Anytime a story gets out there, especially in jest, that's in alignment with your narrative that you already got going, the story of Brooks is exactly that. And Tiger gave you another example of that. I think he loves it, but one thing about Tiger, he getting old. Old people say texted.
Texted.
We'll not be like, hey, man, I texted you. I think text.
I think with Tiger, too.
Text. It ain't 2 syllables.
Tiger was the beautiful girl back in the day he used to date. Oh. And now, Brooks is like, bro, you try to text her. You want to go out to eat? Brooks is like, no, bro, I'm good.
He ain't even saying that.
I don't wanna,
all right.
Back in the day, we could hang, but right now, we done moved on from it.
Man, this is the opposite way for me. I'm trying to get him to stop texting. Like, leave me alone.
Lights out.
I'm going to say this. I'm like Koepka. A lot of people get very upset with me when I don't respond to their text.
That's real.
And I get them and read them, but some of them don't require a response,
Don't do that.
You know what?
You guilty, dog. We're not real bad, too. That's why, you know what? We just work better on the show now, because I realize if I hit him and it's not a definitive close-in, I need an answer.
Right.
I don't even get nothing. I don't even get bubbles. He wasn't even thinking about it, dog. You bad, bro.
All right, let's move to Darnell's question of the day. Take it away.
It's Darnell. That's my guy. My question of the day. All right, guys, so NFL training camps are about to heat up, and we all know hazing the rookies is a big part of the experience. In fact, Patriots rookie N'Keal Harry was just on fair game with our good friend Christine Leahy, and he pleaded with his teammates not to cut his hair. So I want to ask you guys, is hazing a positive or negative part of sports?
I think it can be both.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you can learn some things about your teammates. Are they humble? Are they willing to laugh at themselves? Are they willing to be respectful of the guys before them? And will they, accept some hazing? It can go too far. And it can. People can do a little too much, and next thing you know, you got a fight on your hands.
Yep. I think it's the same as when we were growing up, joking and horseplay. A great thing, positive, until something goes wrong. And something always goes wrong when you start joking and horseplaying. When you're hazing, you just guarantee something's going to cross that line. And how's it going to respond?
I just remember some of the good days, like of getting hazed. Like at the time, you think it's the worst thing in the world, but I look back on it, and I'm kind of thankful that some of the older guys were. You almost like endearment, right? They're doing, they care about you. They're trying to bring you into the family, so they're doing things. But there is a certain point that you got to stop, right? You got some guys that are trying to embarrass you because they feel a certain type of way about you personally. So it's far and beyond just a regular hazing.
When I had rookies, it was more so them learning me learning them, having fun with it. Like they would have to get me breakfast and my lunch and carry the bags and maybe sing and do things like that. But it was all in. Also, too, just building team camaraderie, But when you do take it a little bit further, it's like you talking about joking. Man, why you bring out the mama jokes?
There it is.
You ain't got to bring out the mama joke, but that's when it gets too serious and you cross the line. So, like you said, where it can be negative, but more than likely, if you do it right, it's always positive.
Yeah.
Darnell, you're a young guy.
Yes, sir.
And what's your thoughts on hazing? I know I've hazed you. Darnell used to wash my car every weekend when I used to drive.
Every weekend.
Yeah, that was...
only way I can get this position. Right?
That was your audition?
His audition was But I'm cool with it. I mean, like you said, as long as it doesn't go too far. I know at Ball State, when you were a freshman, we would make the players have to sing the fight song to the rest of the team on the 50-yard line. If you got it wrong, you'd be some type of condition after that you would have to do. So it was all fun. As long as you keep the fun in, then it's all good.
That ain't hazing. I'm giving you...
Anybody up here frat?
No.
Nah.
Hell no. That's a different level.
That's a whole nother level.
That ain't a banana.
Now, that right there is a whole different level. Exactly. That's a whole different level right there.
Hey, here's some hazers. Here's a real quick. All right, the whole duct tape, butt naked with the baby powder on the goalpost, that was like the standard in Buffalo when we were there. But then I got to San Diego.
What? That's a standard.
That was the normal. Like, we got everybody like that. I got a guy like that. But LT, he had to pay for our
LaDainian
Tomlinson team dinner. $32,000 hazing.
So was mine.
How much was yours?
$32,000.
Oh, we went to the same restaurant, did the same thing. That boy with it. Now, that's hazing.
That's hazing.
That's hazing.
And sick.
32.
That's not good. All right, coming up.
Taking steaks home.
If you thought NBA players and owners lived in utopia, stick around. I'm about to bust the biggest myth in sports. Next!